Hey, what if every lead from your ads got a call within 10 seconds? That would change everything, wouldn't it? Because if speed equals money, you're bleeding profits with every second that ticks by. Let's be real. If you're running ads right now and leads aren't being called fast enough, you're not just losing leads, you're losing momentum. And momentum is the fuel that gets you from 50K to 300K months. Maybe your ads are running 24/7, but your sales team only works 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. So what happens at 2 a.m. or Saturday morning? Your competitors beat you to the punch, and your ad dollars, they die in the dark. And deep down, if you could just close the gap between leads and conversations, everything would change. I remember when I was exactly where you are now. I had solid ads, a killer offer, even a half decent team, but something didn't add up. Our ad campaigns were still, average at best. We couldn't scale to the next level no matter what we tried. And it drove me insane because I knew the market wanted what we had, but the cash just wasn't flowing. It wasn't until I brought in Cole Gordon's team to audit the whole process that I had the wake up call that I desperately needed. He looked at my numbers and asked me straight up, how many times do your setters follow up with new leads in the first 48 hours? I said, maybe three. Cole didn't flinch. He just nodded and said, that's the problem. Our team calls new leads 8 to 10 times in the first 48 hours. And he dropped the bomb. After 48 hours, that lead is basically dead, cold, gone. That was the punch to the gut that I needed because suddenly it all made sense. We weren't just slow, we were hemorrhaging high intent buyers, all because we treated hot leads like they'd still be around tomorrow. That's when we got obsessed, not with better ads, but with building the fastest, most effective follow up system on the planet. You see, before AutoCaller ever existed, we actually ran a VA agency. And over 3 years, we manually managed over 3 million cold calls for our clients through virtual teams. That's 3 million chances to test, tweak, and track what actually gets leads to convert. We tested everything: cold call strips, follow up cadences, text sequences, callback timing, emotional openers, and dozens of combinations in between. What emerged was a blueprint for something way bigger: a follow up system powered by AI that now does what no human team could ever do. We didn't guess at the system, we earned it. 3 million cold calls, 52% conversion, every piece tested. That's AutoCaller. And it's been the single biggest lever we've ever pulled in our business. We scaled from 10 grand a month in ad spend to 70K a month in just 30 days. And we added 80K per month in monthly recurring revenue in just 45 days. How? Because when you fix follow up, everything downstream explodes. Our clients started getting ridiculous results. So Sheldon from Canto Mando, a high-ticket coaching client, closed 15K in his first 72 hours from leads generated from AutoAd and booked through AutoCaller. Here's his testimonial video.
Hey Sam, just want to take a moment and say thank you to you and your entire team for the level of support and detail that your entire team has shown so far. Literally just wrapped up the first day and got like 10 bookings that, and like qualified prospects that we were speaking to that we would have never spoken to otherwise, because it's an entirely new channel that you've kind of built out for us. Just want to say thank you so much to your team. You guys have been fantastic in your support and your attention to detail and just how helpful you guys have been. And really, really appreciate it. Looking forward to growing more with you and your team.
And check this out. I'm going to play this video as well.
Hey guys, so this is Sheldon. I want you to take a look at the date, June 12th. Okay, literally his autocaller wasn't set up yet. First one came in the same evening. Scroll down the next day at 11:12 a.m. 3. All right, scroll down a bit. I just want to say another one. Okay, so remember he signed up June 12th, right? He sent me a video June 14th, which is a video, and June 15th, no, 16th, June 16th. So signed up June 12th, June 16th.
Yo, first auto caller close, man. 5K piff off a 1K ad spend to get about 20 something appointments.
1K ads.
Take this. He spent 1K and got 20 appointments and got his ROI within 4 days of launching with us. All right, we have plenty of other examples. Here are some more. Isaac from Frameflow Media closed 15K within 8 days of starting AutoCaller. Our client's client, Mike from TruePath Funding, got 10 appointments day one, 29 leads. Not to mention, these were our stats 8 days after launching our own ads. 8 days after launching our own ads, we got 101 leads, 49 answers, 29 appointment books, and generated 10K MRR within 8 days of launching. So here's how AutoCaller works. Our script system has been battle tested over 3 million cold calls across 20 different industries. When we onboard a new client, we only change 4 things on the skin because the conversion core is already proven. We just tailor the wrapper, like putting a new skin on a video game character. Here's what we personalize: the intro. So instead of saying, hey, it's Sam from AutoCaller, we say, hey, it's Sam from your company name. The CTA, call to action. So instead of saying, hey, it's an AI strategy call, it becomes XYZ discovery call. 3 industry specific qualifying questions. So these are 3 specific industry qualifying questions that are pertaining to your industry, and the 5 most common objections with proven objection handlers written using AutoScript, which is a proprietary GPT. But here's what we don't change: the voice, the pacing, the follow-up cadence, and the AI logic that drives conversions at scale. That's what makes this system a machine, predictable, fast, and ruthlessly effective right out of the gate. Now think about it. If even half of what I just showed you is true, wouldn't it be worth seeing how this could work for your business? Would it really be that crazy to admit maybe it's not the leads? Maybe they just needed to be followed up with faster. What would 20 to 30 extra appointments per week do for you? What would that unlock in revenue, consistency, or freedom? So if you've been a little curious, let me answer a few questions you're probably already thinking. Will the AI sound robotic and ruin my brand? Common question. Not at all. Our AI voice is trained on over 3 million cold calls, real human tonality, proven objection handling, and high-ticket closer scripts. Most people can't even tell it's AI. Go check our TikTok. You'll hear real appointment calls and real leads booking with confidence. We post every day on TikTok, all of our appointments. Okay, successful booked appointments we post on TikTok. And just so you know, the one we give you is the one you're hearing right now. You actually get to use my voice, Sam, right here. You get to use my voice to convert for you. It's been optimized already to convert at the high level. So if anything, it elevates your brand. What about complex questions or objections? Can AI handle those? Absolutely. AutoCaller is backed by ChatGPT and trained with guardrails that keep conversations laser focused on your offer and niche. If it's a question ChatGPT can answer, your AI can answer it as well. And if a lead ever asks for a human, boom, we can warm transfer the call in real time to you and your team. Will this integrate with my CRM? Absolutely. We integrate with all major CRMs and workflows. When a lead comes in through ads and hits your CRM, a duplicate can simultaneously be sent to AutoCaller and it gets dialed instantly. If you're using Go High Level, even better. We can deploy AutoCaller inside your existing setup without changing a thing. Or if you want to streamline and save, we'll migrate your Go High Level into our agency and eliminate your monthly fee. Can AI really follow up better than the human rep? 100%. Reps get tired, distracted, overwhelmed. AI doesn't. The speed also keeps your clients engaged. Think about it. They just clicked on your ad 10 seconds ago. How long does setup take? Fast, as in live in 24 hours fast. Once you sign up, you'll land on a thank you page with calendar link to book your personal onboarding specialist. They'll set up everything for you in less than 60 minutes flat. And you'll have direct support via Slack and School from day one. Can I customize the AI voice and tone? Of course, just like how I cloned my voice, you can clone yours too. We'll show you how inside our school course. So your AI sounds natural, on brand, and trained on high-ticket sales scripts that convert. Can I monitor calls? Yes, every call is recorded and transcribed. You'll get full analytics and even receive the MP3 by text after an appointment is booked if you want. What about compliance? We're buttoned up. AutoCaller meets industry standards for data security. And because your leads are opting in through meta ads, you're good to go on consent. Now listen, this system isn't for everyone. So I want you to get brutally honest with yourself for a second. If you doubled your client volume next month, would your fulfillment break? If the answer is yes, then you're probably not ready for this yet, because the system will send a flood of qualified high intent calls your way. But if your business is built to scale, then it's time to run, not walk. Whether you already have ads working or want us to run them for you, the only thing left to do is plug in your personalized AutoCaller and start printing appointments on demand. We built a system that lets us deploy your AutoCaller in 30 minutes, not 30 days. How? Well, instead of using humans to train AI, we train AI with AI. We use a proprietary GPT called AutoScript, injected with the highest converting setter and closer scripts in the industry. And we use that to train your AutoCaller. Think of it like this. You don't need to reinvent the car. You just change the paint job, the skin, the voice. The engine's already proven and is built to win. So what happens if you sign up today? Simple. We launch your campaign, plug in your AutoCaller, start booking calls instantly. Worst case, you test it out. It doesn't work. We give you your money back. No games, no fine print. We're not shy about guarantees because if you're running ads, this works. You have to be running ads. And right now, we're stacking 3 exclusive conversion loaded bonuses to sweeten the deal. Auto Offer, a GPT trained on the greatest minds in the direct response and high ticket sales industry that can instantly craft high converting offers for you and your client. This isn't some generic prompt builder. It's built on 50K plus worth of coaching courses and field experience distilled over 10 years into hundreds of pages of PDFs. Whether you're selling your own offer or building them for your clients, Auto Offer gives you instant clarity on what will sell, scale, and convert. Next is AutoScript. Drop in your offer and niche, and AutoScript builds your sales scripts in minutes. It's trained on over 3 million cold calls tested across 20 different industries and wired with top-performing setter flows and high-ticket objection handling. Your AI won't just respond, it will sell. Lastly, AutoAd. AutoAd generates ad copy that pulls, hooks that stop scrolls, and angles that scale. It's trained on the highest converting ad scripts from Jason Wojo, Alex Ramosi, Cole Gordon, Eugene Schwartz, Dan Henry, and many more. With AutoAd, you'll have ready to deploy ads built to dominate Meta, YouTube, or wherever your buyers live. One last thing. We can only onboard 10 clients per week. That's our cap. So if you're even thinking about it, take the next step. Click below, test drive our autocaller live. It's trained to handle both setter and closer calls. So if you got the time, treat it like a full sales call. Ask real questions, raise objections, challenge it. If you're in a rush, just run it like a quick setter call to get booked. We'll walk you through exactly how this can scale your appointments and your revenue faster than anything you've ever tried. And here's the cool part. If you're ready, you can even purchase directly on that call. See you on the other side.